Brno is located in the southeast of the Czech Republic and is both the natural and administrative centre of South-Moravia. Let's visit the second largest city in the Czech Republic, a city with rich history which enjoys a pleasant climate between the Bohemian Moravian highlands and the South-Moravian lowlands. From the towers of the cathedral on Petrov, the bells ring out noon 1 hour early. Brno's inhabitants honour this curious legacy from their ancestors, who protected the city against superior Swedish forces during the 30 Years' War. According to the legend, after months laying siege to Brno, the Swedish general Torstensson proclaimed that his troops must capture the city before the bells on Petrov strike noon. On hearing this, the defenders' commander Raduje de Souche ordered the midday bells to be rung an hour early at 11 a.m. For the Swedish, this was their signal to march off and the siege was over. Nowadays, the army commander looks down from Spielberg on the city which he helped to protect. Many other legends are connected with Brno. In the passage of the old city hall, visitors can find a crocodile suspended from the ceiling, or in the local tradition, the Brno dragon. Once upon a time, the monster terrorized local citizens. A journeyman butcher helped Brno to get rid of the monster. He threw him bait laced with quicklime, and the monster started to expand until he burst. Thus the dragon became a symbol for the city, and we can see it in other places. Dragon's head peer down at the passers-by from buildings' facades, or decorate the fountain at the Zelný trh. Also, at the courtyard of the new city hall, the Baroque waterspout is in the shape of a dragon. Brno is a city of many churches. Remarkable among them is the neo-Gothic Red Church, or the Basilica on Mendel Square, founded by the Queen Eliška Rejčka. The Dominican Church fascinates with its rostrum of fallen angels, and the legend connected with it. Before it was carved by the Baroque woodcarver Joseph Winterhalter, he saw its fascinating designs in his dreams. In the crypt under the basement of the Capuchin church lie not just the mummified remains of monks, but also the body of the legendary Baron Trenck. This feared mercenary leader from the era of Maria Theresia spent a few years in the prison at Spielberg Castle. The castle is surrounded by a pleasant city park and no longer serves as a dark prison. It is a museum with musical and theatre festivals. Brno abounds with many theatre buildings and halls. The oldest theatre building in Central Europe is Reduta, where the 11-year-old Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart performed. Reduta recently underwent a very successful renovation, and its stage offers spectators performances of all genres. The Centre of Experimental Theatre will satisfy even the most sophisticated spectator with its innovative staging. In Brno, there are also many quality concert halls, and every year the Moravian Autumn or Moravsky Podzim Festival of classical music introduces the best classical performers and conductors from the Czech Republic and from all over the world. The life of Leos Janáček, one of the most significant personalities of neoclassical music, is also closely connected to Brno. Villa Tugendhat, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is an example of the liberal approach to functionalist architecture, of which you can find many examples in Brno. Brno's exhibition ground is also an excellent example of functionalist architecture, which is famous all across Europe for the many international trade fairs, fashion shows, and other events which take place every year. A newer tradition is the end-of-spring Ignis Brunensis fireworks show. Accompanied by music, colourful fireworks above the city or above the dam are enjoyed by huge crowds of spectators from all over the world. While on a trip on a steamboat on the surface of the dam, all of a sudden appears the silhouette of Veveří Castle on a rocky outcrop. It's one of the largest castle complexes in the Czech Republic, and according to legend, it was founded in the 11th century by Duke Conrad after he was lost deep in the local woods while hunting squirrels. Not far away from the dam is the zoo, set in the natural hillside environment of Mniší Hora. Brno has the reputation of a city with a motoring tradition. Motorcycle races have taken place every year since 1930. The Masaryk circuit, an autodrome with world-class parameters, welcomes tens of thousands of spectators every year for the World Championship. Sport also thrives in the Moravian capital. The women's basketball team celebrated successes in the World and European leagues in the last few years.